But since Wayne Rooney, is this the most gifted Englishman we've seen in all of that time?
It's 100% the one we've had the most excitement for. Because I was thinking, before you even asked that question, I was thinking, who was the last one before Bellingham? Like, he arrived and you knew that not only is he here, but not only is he... Well, that's a funny comparison there, because actually Harry Kane took loan spells away. I know. But he did take loan spells away to come into things. Whereas Bellingham come on the scene with Birmingham. Gets that move to Dortmund, and from the second he was playing with Dortmund, you knew that not only is he the real deal, he's also, barring horrific injury, which touch wood never happens from an England point of view, barring that, he's the real deal for the next decade or so. And he will be there. He will be there or thereabouts. He'll win Ballon d'Ors. He's gonna...
he doesn't tear it up in the same way, does he? Like, he's quality, but he's not tearing the league up in the same way.
Do you know what, though?
Not in a Bellingham level.
If you're Phil Foden,
4 games.
Are you not watching Bellingham going, if I got fucking enough game time? Like, the reason he's developed in the way he has is because he was played every single game.
At Dortmund, and Foden's been playing at Man City with players like De Bruyne and
Bellingham demands the game time. He demands the game time because he is good enough. And so if Foden is at that level, he plays.
You don't think Foden would be starting every game at Dortmund if he was at Dortmund?
I think he is, but that's
would he do what Bellingham's doing? Would he be doing? I think Bellingham's a level ahead of them, because for me, I put Saka and Foden on the same level. So I wouldn't put Foden ahead of Saka. But if we were to put Bellingham ahead of them guys,
this isn't us saying Foden isn't good. I'm just saying he's not Bellingham level.
I know that, but I just think we were talking about gifted, right? That's what you said, gifted. And I think when we're talking talent and gifts, Foden is really that player.
Foden isn't really that player.
Because I'm questioning if he is watching Bellingham and going, if I got the game time, that would be me right now. I'm not saying it would be, but players have egos, and he has not been. Look, I'm not saying he hasn't had a lot of game time with Pep, but it's just not been Bellingham game time to develop to your maximum capacity.
How old was Wayne Rooney when he was starting for Man United? If you're good enough, you're going to be playing at the top level. Man United was a huge team when Rooney was there.
They were winning championships.
Can I also make a comparison with Bellingham and Wayne Rooney here? Not to say they're like for like, and neither are Bellingham and Foden, but physically. That's another thing you've got to look at with Bellingham compared to Foden. Physically, he's more demanding, he's more of a presence, he's more of a man.
I mean, he looks more like a fucking avatar than a man. Like, the guy is just a genetic beast, and he's so careful with the football. Do you know when you look at like a powerhouse of a man?
He is.
You think they're going to handle the ball in a way that's also like powerful, but he caresses it. Do you know what I'm getting at?
He's the sort of bloke, if I caught him in bed with my missus, I'd ask him what he wants for breakfast.
He's a beast, though, isn't he? He's probably so nice, though. He'd probably make you.
Yeah, he would.
You're a nice guy.
We could have a good friendship.
There's an element there that I kind of... We're all getting... Because he doesn't play in the Premier League, we can all admire this and watch it and go, a lad from England in his literal, like, football infancy in a way, because like obviously we watch Gareth Bale go over there, we watch other players like David Beckham go over there who were in their prime or beyond their prime, but we're going to see him literally dominate the Bernabeu for a decade.
But we are. No, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I need to go back to this Foden thing, because I'm not having this. This is jarring me, right? We're talking about a player that was at Birmingham, went to Dortmund, and has now scored 4 goals in a row for Real Madrid against a player who was good enough to be at City, not have to make the move, came through that academy, came into the City team, and has about 4 or 5 Premier League trophies to his name. Like, it's night and day. Like, what are we talking about? Man City currently, right now, is a better team than Real Madrid in world football. They just won the treble, and he played a role in that. Maybe he wasn't playing every single game, but he played a role. And now, he actually starts every game for Man City. But he's taken the mantle now that Mahrez has left.
Has he ever been that guy for City?
Yeah, but
has he ever been that guy?
My thing is,
like, Kevin De Bruyne has been that guy. Haaland's coming now. He's being that guy.
He's got Kevin De Bruyne in front of him.
I hear you, but
when he's coming to this Man City team, right? 19, 20 years old. You've got Kevin De Bruyne there, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, right? Older, experienced, world-class players that you have to now take the mantle off of. Now that his players have left, Gundogan, Mahrez, he's been playing every game this season, right?
He actually didn't start one of the games this season.
One game.
And I know it's only one game. I know it's only 4
Pep
games.
rotates anyway. Yeah. Pep is a rotator.
There you go. Pep rotates. Yeah. And if Bellingham's at this table, he's going, it's not my fucking fault. I'm demanding I play. I've purposefully chosen football clubs where I will get that game.
I'm saying Foden's played at a higher level than Bellingham for a longer time.
It's only 4 games at Real Madrid, but Bellingham has come to this team and now he's showing that he's that guy.
He's the best
He's
player.
that guy.
He's the best player.
Real Madrid, this is Real Madrid hype because Real Madrid aren't even the team.
Modric, Cruz.
This is Real Madrid hype right now. They got a shiny new stadium. You lot are getting gas because it's Real Madrid. Like they have 2 grandpas in their team.
They have a better set of midfielders than anyone else.
Who? They got what?
They have a better set of midfielders than anyone else.
Yeah, obviously on paper, Toni Kroos and Modric, but they're old men now, man.
Can we talk about why though? Because you're talking about Foden and saying Foden has done this, done that, done the other, right?
Yeah.
But he was brought through that academy and a part of it because of his birthplace as well, and because he was a City boy and his talent, right? He was born into that. It helped him. Bellingham didn't get that look, you know what I mean? He had to go and hunt to that. So I think we have to just accept that there are different circumstances that they were born into. Regardless, the question that I posed was, is Foden looking at Bellingham becoming a star, right? And wishing that he had the same aura and the same buzz across world football right now. We are all agreeing that Bellingham right now seems like the guy for England for the next 10 years. We aren't feeling quite the same way about Foden. I think Foden is almost, if not as gifted, but he isn't the star.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say to you, right? You're saying like we're speaking about context right now, right? So first of all, like you said, he was already in that setup. I just need to counter that point. Wasn't Sancho in that same setup, the Man City one? Did he break through? No, he went Dortmund. He paved the blueprint for Jude Bellingham to do what he did, right? And then you also got who was the other Man City player? Cole Palmer. He's gone now. So the fact that Foden, a lot of these City players, they can't break into that team. It's very, very difficult.
Do you think Bellingham would have
Bellingham would break into that team and he would break into that team?
He would smash the team. He'd be the best player in the team.
Hold on, can I just say, when we make the point about trophies as well, Scott Carson.
You're speaking hypothetically. You're speaking very hypothetically. Like I'm talking like what's actually happened. Foden stayed at Man City. He's broken into the team. Some of these older players have moved on now. Mahrez, Gundogan, they've gone. So now this is his shot. And he's in a better team than Jude Bellingham. Man City are the best team in the world right now. This is fact. They just won the treble.
So do you think Foden is better than Bellingham?
Right now? See, I'm going to look
Don't
crazy.
Say it,
no, but I'm going to look crazy.
Don't say it, mate.
But this is what I'm saying.
Let him say what he wants.
I'm going to look crazy to say that right now because Bellingham's come into this Real Madrid. He's come into this Real Madrid team and there's Real Madrid hype. This is my whole point. But Real Madrid are not the team they were. We got to face facts. They're not. But who are the champions of Europe right now? Man City.
Question, Craig.
Who's the star at Man City?
But you're looking right now. But think.
Bellingham wouldn't be the star in this team. It'll be Haaland still.
But why doesn't Foden take the move to go? You're saying that about Jadon Sancho.
He's just got his chance now.
But Jadon Sancho got offered the most amount of money an academy player he's ever gotten offered, and he said, I want to be that guy. He went to Dortmund.
And
he was that guy.
No, how's that turned out?
But he went to Dortmund.
Fast forward, they came up together. Look at Jadon Sancho. How's that turned out for him?
I hear, but then you look at Jude Bellingham. What if you gave me?
We don't know what Jude Bellingham. Listen, this is what I'm saying. You're not proving my point. He's scored 4 games in a row at the start of the season. You lot are come with this hype.
It's not like his career started when he got the move to Real Madrid. He's come off the back of a
is
really
incredible.
Good season.
No one is discussed. Like Jude Bellingham is incredible. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this whole thing started because he said the first gifted player of this level since Rooney, and I'm saying for me, Foden is still that gifted player.
The most gifted. He said.
And now, well, I think Foden was that before Bellingham. That's basically my point. And what I'm saying to you now is, now that he's going to play a lot more games this season because players have left, I believe we're going to see the real Foden now.
We'll find that out. But one of the things that you used as part of your argument was the players around Foden, therefore elevate him and show he's won more trophies, he's achieved more. Personally, I think circumstances are what they are. Bellingham wasn't born in Manchester. If he was, I think they'd be playing in the same team right now together. Bellingham at Real Madrid. Who's their next signing? Mbappe. Bellingham and Mbappe in the same team together.
That's scary.
All of a sudden, that Manchester City team of Haaland and Foden and all, you could imagine them meeting in the middle somewhere and Real Madrid elevating. So I don't think that just because of the players that are around Foden that proves the point automatically. And I don't know. I just feel like Bellingham has more tools to his game.
Just to confirm, are we sleeping on Saka in this? Because a lot of talk's been happening, but in terms of overall to go and have a better career, Saka's going to have a better career than Foden. I'll put it out there right now.
Why do you say that?
How can that be? He's already already won 5 leagues and a Champions League.
Saka's going to go on and be a better player. Then I hear you, but then you could turn around and say John O'Shea won 7 Premier League titles.
No, but Phil Foden actually...
How much of a difference did he actually make?
You just said better career. You just said better career. He's not going to have a better career.
Let him explain why. Let him explain. What is it about Saka that you think makes his game better than Foden's?
I feel like Foden needs to be set up where the team is playing around him, and he needs to be set up with a specific style of play. I would rate Foden so much if he turned around right now. Fair enough, if he wants to be that guy for City, but people are going to say, oh, but there's Haaland there's Kevin De Bruyne. There will always be a bad man in whatever team you're playing in. If he wants to, he could pick up right now and say, you know what, I'm going to go Barcelona and I'm going to be the next guy for Barcelona. But can he do that? And I can't lie, I don't think he can.
Why we're raving about Bellingham is he is the main man.
Yeah.
And Foden has never been the main man for Man City, and we're waiting for that to happen, right? Because he's had great players around him, as you've rightly said.
Bellingham's the main man at Real Madrid.
Right now, of course.
But has he not made himself the main man? That's the difference. He's made himself the main man.
What are we talking about? Because of these goals, or are we just talking about in general
everything?
In that team?
He's been
I've watched almost every game since he turned up for Real Madrid. I'm not just saying this. His performances...
Vinicius Junior.
Honestly, his performances... They outshadow Phil Foden's performances this season. I just
asked though, is he the main, in that whole Real Madrid squad, is he the main man? He's not the main man.
He is now.
He's a very great player.
He is now.
No, that's what I'm saying, because he scored 4 goals straight away. Yes, the hype, Real Madrid, he's done it, and it's amazing. Vinicius Junior is still a more important player than him in that team now. So even Modric.
The conversation that we somehow stumbled upon between Foden and Saka was quite a relevant one. For me, Bellingham's out that league. Bellingham's different gravy.
I think the problem is though, but Craig's right, is that there's more stars at City, so it's harder to shine in a galaxy.
Sorry, does Foden even start for England? Straight. Does Foden start? Oh, sorry. Does Foden start for England?
No,
I'm just curious.
That's not a good measurement.
No. But for you right now, if you're making the England squad right now, is Foden starting?
It's difficult, man, because there's a lot of players playing at a high level right now. Like Saka for England has proven himself for England, definitely. But if you gave me a book and said if I had to, I don't know, a checkbook and said if you had to sign one of the two, I'm taking Foden, man. I like Foden.
But it depends for what team.
I don't think he's been given a fair run in Man City or England yet.